Hello suckers, welcome to the internet. And I am in real life. I just looked at motorcycles that I don't need. Now that I think about it, what motorcycle do I need? But no. Anyway, I'm here for a couple reasons. The main reason is because, well, my brother's looking for a very specific bike. He wants a 2018 XSR 900. It's Yamaha. And I thought maybe my local Yamaha dealer might be able to source one between the dealers, because that's going to be a hard bike to find. Not as hard as this one. Hell yeah. I had a blonde moment. I was in there looking at bikes. I looked out the windows like, dude, look at that oh, that's mine. Which is dumb, but it's a good feeling to have. Like, that bike looks really good. There are some cool bikes in there. There are things that I want that I will probably not get, but whatever. Yeah, I said a couple reasons. Really, I was rather nicely just looking for a bike for my brother. Not like it's going to be here, but hoping they could source the bike that he's looking for. And then, of course, the second reason was so I could browse and look at pretty bikes. Finally got to see a Panigale V2 in person and touch one of those with my butt cheeks. That was really cool. Man, I don't know, maybe with the exception of the V4, the V2, whatever, I think it's the best looking bike that you can get. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, so that bike, if you don't know what it is, the one he wants is a cafe racer, basically a modern cafe racer. It's really awesome. And then I got my little, not jealous bug, FOMO, yeah. Like, I wanted what he had, basically. I was like, oh, I want a cafe racer. So I already knew about one. I saw it before. It's the Husqvarna Vitpillen 701, and I think that bike is gorgeous. It's another sort of cafe racer. That bike is kind of hard to find, and I don't know a lot about them, but I think the one I would want is a 2019, not 2020. Because the wheels that come on it, I don't like the spoke wheels. I like just the regular steel wheels. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Either if I ever did get one, not that I am planning to get one, I'm not planning to. I just would like a Vitpillen 701 for a cafe bike. That one is awesome. If I did get one, I'd paint it to be just like my other bikes, to be black with little red accents. Speaking of which, that bike basically, if I'm understanding correctly, first of all, is a KTM engine. And then second of all, is basically half of this bike's engine. It's a single cylinder engine. This one's a twin. That's a 700 whatever. This one's 13. I think that basically it's just, this is two of those bikes put together. So that cafe would be half of this one. I mean, I'm not saying it performs the same way, but like, that's the engine, I think. Oh, balls. Speaking of balls, I keep doing this when I either ramble in my moto vlogs or I ramble when I play video games. I make up or just come up with new fads or words that I keep using. Balls is not an original word, but for whatever reason, I don't know why. I think I thought to do it on my own. I don't know. I keep saying balls. It's my new curse word. And now that I think about it, I think it's been creeping up in my moto vlogs for a while. I have said balls a few times, but like, it's just become balls. Anyway, so I've just become conscious of that fact. I'm saying other weird, dumb things too. But if you want to hear me say the word balls and chill, because that's what I'm doing on Twitch right now. I'm just chilling. Go ahead and find me on Twitch. I am starting to play every day, stream every day. But I'm calling it like practice or warm up streams, because I'm not like officially like, oh, I have to be on every day now. I'm like just warming up to it. I'm wanting to start, but hopefully, yeah, by New Year. That's what my goal is. Like, by New Year, we're gonna be like doing Twitch every day. But right now it's chill. So if you want to hang out, it's Walterific_games. Oh my gosh, this wind, balls. Also, when I was in there, I didn't know they made this. I know Ducati makes a scrambler, but they had a cafe scrambler. I don't know what it's called, but it was it was a good looking bike, dude. It was mostly silver with blue accents. Somebody who's a nerd knows what bike I'm talking about. It's pretty special, but that bike looks really good. Like, I have a little bit of a spot for cafe racers. Heck, I have a little bit of a spot for everything. In my dream world, I'd have one of every kind of bike. I'd have a stunt bike. I'd have a touring bike like I used to have. I'd have a three-wheeler. I'd have a stunt. I'd have a supermoto. I already said stunt. I have a supermoto. Do you have a collar? He does not. But he's waiting to cross the street, so he'll probably be okay. Jeez, I feel like I'm a drunk driver. I'm like fighting the wind, so I lean into the left because the wind's blowing this way. I'm like, my bike's like leaning like, ugh. And I look like I'm just drunk, like, What is that a house? Is that a house? That is a house. That can't be a house. No, it's an apartment. Okay, I was like, what the balls am I looking? That's not a, that's too big. That's okay, it's clearly some kind of apartment or hotel. Okay, good grief. I was like, that can't be a house. This is an interesting road. You know, despite being so familiar with my hood and driving around it so much for years, there's still so many little nooks and crannies and streets in my hood that I've never been on before. This is one that I've never been on before, even though I've been like all around it, you know? It's kind of a shame. Kind of wish I could say that I've been on every single road just to say I've been there. It'd be a fun goal. In fact, I remember back in the early days of riding, I had a GPS like attached to there, and on this Garmin GPS it would draw a line of where you have driven before, and I loved that because it was like a game. Like you look at it and you go, okay, I've explored this area and it shows I've been on this road, so let's do something new. But the catch was, I believe after 1,000 miles the tail end of that line would disappear, so it wasn't permanent. I was like, ah. But I used to use that to make sure I was driving on new roads. It's very cool. And man, on the small chance somebody happens to know of something that happens to exist, like some app that I could use that would draw where I've been, that would be super cool, man. Well, anyway, now I'm back on a road that I knowed, and I'm going to the bank to do an activity. The activity is a errand. Oh boy, what's this? Okay, all right. Well, okay, I guess I'm gonna sit like a good little piggy. Psych! That's the wrong number! Uh-oh. We good. Remember very recently I said, I think this is the last day of good weather. Yeah, I was wrong. Happy to be wrong, but the weather has been good yesterday. It's good today. It'll be great tomorrow, and then we'll see. Oh, this is weird. I'm going right by where my Jeep is. Well, I guess I could talk about that a little bit. I mean, I talk about this every freaking time I'm on here, but the Jeep rear axle has exploded, and not just the teeth in the axle, but the lockers in it. It's trashed. I need a new axle. So my plan is to somehow eventually sell my OEM special carbon fiber GT350R wheels, and once I sell those, then I'll use that money to buy a TerraFlex 60 special mamma jamma that'll fix my Jeep up proper. But everything is on hold, and the Jeep is just going to sit there until I can sell the wheels. So that's the plan. But no, everything's just sitting around. Everything's just sitting on its butt. I can't. Whatever. It's a little frustrating, but that's the situation. Hello, may I please have a deposit slip?
Sure. For checking or savings?
Checking. Gotta put my drug money somewhere. Ciao. Thank you. Okay, and now I thought I was going to the gym. I guess I'm not going to the gym. Now I'm actually going to lunch. And you know what's for lunch? Just complaining. Everything's so bumpy out here. I'm going to Chipotle. Here we go. Here we go. I would have taken my e-bike like I always do, but because I was including errands, I decided that I wanted to make sure I can go the distance, go the mileage without worrying about running my battery dead. Although I did a quick calculation and I should have been able to take my e-bike to do all the things I need to do today, but I take it like every day. I ride that thing. Whenever I ride a bike, I ride that thing. Even if like the weather's not good enough for a ride, I'll still take it and just ride it around the neighborhood, just be on it for a bit. I really like it. But like, you know what? It's been a while since I've been on this bike. This bike is gorgeous. I'm taking this one out, so wow. I should also enjoy this bike while I can, because I still have to take it to the shop and drop it off with that new spare key I got that doesn't work, and let them have it for who knows how long to try to get that key to work properly. But I'm not ready to be without my bike. And it'd be more convenient if I had my Jeep back so I could trailer it to the shop instead of driving and Ubering it, but whatever, that all amounts to small world problems. There's a leaf perfectly balanced on my kneecap. I tried to pick up my knee to show you, but I felt the leaf hit my knee, and it was like spinning and rotating on my knee, but it wasn't flying off. I was like, oh, it's amazing. Wow! And then I ruined it, but that was fun. I regret not wearing my leathers for the strangest, stupid reason. See these tassels on my freaking backpack? They are flapping around and they're just hitting my rib just over and over. And I'm sure guys on bikes know what this is like. This is like if my hoodie tassel was coming up and smacking my neck. That happens too. But gosh, that gets really annoying really fast. I thought I fixed it when I stopped there at the bike store, but nope. Anyways, if I had leather on, I wouldn't even feel it because my armor is so strong. That's why I've never noticed this before, but gosh, that's annoying. I wish I wore leathers. I decided not to because squidding is fun, and because I'm going to the gym, and I was like, I just want to wear my squid duds to the gym. Good grief! Come on, wind! Let me go! Well, this is interesting. I'm ending this moto vlog where they normally start, which is right there. I'm glad I decided to do the errands first before the gym. I just wanted to make sure I was out during the best part of the day weather-wise, and I succeeded. Alright. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, suckers. And if you want to join me more regularly, once again, I'm on the I almost said Twitter, but that's actually factually incorrect. I'm not on Twitter, but I am on Twitch, so if you want to see me there, see me there. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye.